Hello everyone, this is BCS Buster, and welcome back to Let's Play the 7th Saga. Last time we made it to the Cave of Milto, discovered that there was a dinosaur there, or what people thought to be a dinosaur, but it was actually a submarine. And it took us underneath the mountains and up to the port of Dwayne. Well, I guess it's the town of Dwayne. I'm still in New Horizons mode. But anyways, what I want to do now is there's a couple things I want to show you before we get started with this episode. Now, you'll notice that I'm relatively close to a level up. So what I want to do now is do what I call a partner check, or an apprentice check. And what that means is that we're going to use the wind rune to go back to different ports that we've already visited, and just see if our apprentices are there. What I'll do is in the comment, or in the, I guess not the comment section, the description, as I'll post a link to a YouTube video that's very, very, very good, and it shows where all of the apprentice locations are. And so I'll show you that. I did this off screen and I found out that there's somebody in the town of Patroff, so let's go there. There's 3 places where the apprentices could be. They could be in the inn here. This is in Patroff, of course. In the tavern, and in the weapon shop. And there's somebody here in the weapon shop, so let's go take a look and see who it is. And hey, it's Leegees. So, he hasn't gotten any better, he still sucks, so let me defeat him real quick. The strategy is still the same, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, no problems there. Strategy's the same as usual. No big deal. Okay, there's no other apprentices around. I did a check off screen. So we're going to go back to Dwayne. And here's the second thing I want to show you. Now, what you'll notice here right away is that the enemy difficulty has taken a huge step up. You know, they've gotten very, very, very difficult from the Cave of Milto to here. So we actually need to do some grinding. Let me show you what I mean. Okay, here's a new enemy. We got a couple of titans, which isn't a problem. But this enemy over here, the sage, is a big problem. One of the more difficult enemies in this area, without a doubt. He's got defense 2 magic. Okay, so that was kind of a waste of a turn. That's fine. He's got an incredibly powerful Firebird spell. So you want to take him out right away. Okay, got it. Sweet. Okay. So this is just one of the many difficult enemies in this area. There's, oh man, there's red demons, which I'll hopefully show you. A couple other things. I can't remember what they're called, but it starts to get real tough. So I'm probably going to get another level or 2 off screen, and I'll probably meet you guys back at 22. But okay, let me hurry up and get to this fight here. Sorry, this. Okay, DDD. Sorry, viewers. Okay, got it. So anyways, that's just one of the more difficult enemies in the area. It just gets real tough. So let me go ahead and I'll get up to level 22, and then I'll meet you back here when I've done that, and we'll go over some of the new enemies in the area once I've done that. Alright, I'm now at level 22. That took about 20 minutes of grinding with turbo mode, and I beat one of my apprentices too. I can't remember who it was, but okay, now, this next part of the journey definitely takes a little bit of luck along with this. So, okay, now, my suggestion is if you ever run into 2 cocoons or 2 sages, try and escape. Because they have powerful abilities. They have a revive spell, the sages do, so they can revive their enemies, and that becomes really annoying. So, and at level 22, you should be able to run from a group of 3. Okay, now, to get to the next town, we just want to head east, follow the coast here, and we're going to follow the coast for quite a bit. Okay, that was another sage and 2 titans, so no worries there. Okay, here's a new enemy. This is called a defeat. And they have some interesting attacks. They can petrify you, they can cast Fire 1, they can poison you, and I think they can cast Defense 1 on themselves too, but by themselves they're not too tough. I really think they're starting to run out of names of enemies. I mean, Defeat, Despair, I don't know. Maybe that's the enemy's wish for you, I don't know. Okay, Here's another situation where you need to absolutely run. Because if you have two sages, they can easily revive each other, and that's a red demon over there. I'll show you defeating that later, but for now... Uh-oh. Come on. Okay, that's Blizzard 2. That's basically Ice 2 on every single one of your party members. Oh, crap. Okay, fortunately, okay, I might be able to handle this battle now that one of them's run away. We'll see. See if we can do this. Man, come on. If I have any more... Yeah, I don't need to use potion 3 yet. I need to stock up on some potion 2s, though. Come on, come on, come on. Okay, I can deal with that. Now we defend. There we go. Here's where Wilm's speed comes into play. Because he can just... Now, take out these sages first. Because they can cast Revive. So who cares about that? Here's where Wilm's speed comes into play. Got him. Because he can back up from a lot of these attacks. Okay, come on. Okay, this is going to take too long to heal up. I'll use a B power here, because I don't want to waste y'all's time. Now, normally I wouldn't use a B power. Now I gotta stock up on those too, holy cow. But, you know, I don't want to waste valuable episode time. Got him. Alright, and that's a red demon and a sage. Now, again, if one of them doesn't run away, you need to escape. I mean, there's no denying that. Okay. Push 2, heal up. Okay, let's keep moving. Okay, just follow the coast, start heading up this way. Another Sage and Titans there. Okay, now, when we follow the coast up this way, we're eventually going to see a big dot, or a big circle. And that'll tell us that we're doing well. Look at me dodge those enemies. I'm like a football player. Okay, now this group of enemies, you might be able to... You can probably handle. Okay, because the only thing you need to watch out for is Laser 2, but take out these cocoons first. Yeah, the reason you can handle this group of enemies is because they can't revive themselves. None of them has a revive spell. Now, if there was a Sage with this group, I'd be running like crazy. But sometimes I wish his Petrify would work, because that will reflect on him. Okay, that'll work just fine. Okay, now I'll turbo mode and finish this battle up. Okay. Got it. Yeah, I figured it's important to show you guys all the different combinations so that you can know what to do in this situation, because this is a very tough area. Okay, antidote. Okay. Let's keep moving. Keep moving. You know you're getting close when you have small little mountain groups. Okay. Oh, there it is. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, that was just a defeat and a Manta, and it looks like I'm going to make it. Yes, we made it. Wow. That's one of the most difficult treks in the game, without a shadow of a doubt. So, alright, we're going to go to the inn here for sure. We definitely need it, and if a disaster occurs, we don't want to be warped back to Dawain. That would be a true tragedy. Okay, let's talk to this guy. And the industrial nation of Belaine. Alright, we made it. And, whoa, that's a lot of weapon shops. Let's check them out. There's actually 10 weapon shops in this town. No, I don't want to buy your sword. It's a title sword, and it's only got an attack power of 18. So, we don't really need it. But Camille, Legis, and Olvin can equip it. Okay. There is actually one sword in here that is quite useful. Okay, so he has aspirations to make a strong sword. That never happens. But, you know, it's nice to dream, kid. Okay. Let's see if this is the right one. Let's see. Yes, this is supposedly one of the greatest swords in the world, but it's got an attack power of 2. So we're going to definitely say no to that guy. I believe it's the next house that's got the sword that is actually useful. Let's check it out. No. Right, get out of the way, woman. Thank you. Can I tell that it is great? No. I don't need a sword. I've got a claw. A fire claw at that. Okay. Excuse me. That's the sword that's actually useful because that's a Muramursa sword, and even though all your main fighters can equip it, Valsu and Asuna can equip it as well. So that's actually a good deal. And I believe this is another useless sword house. Okay, he's forged his swords and armor from Belaine. That's going to be useful. But it turns out that I'm out of time, so I'm going to go ahead and stop for now. Next time, we'll continue to explore Belaine, as well as this region of the world. But until then, this is BCS Buster signing off. Take care, y'all.